Hello and welcome to Wildlife Cam. Sorry there was no episode on Sunday, but there just wasn't enough content to warrant making a whole video, but luckily things picked up towards the end of the week. I really wish this leopard would walk a little slower just to give the trail camera time to motivate itself to start recording. After this, the impalas have moved off from the trail cam area because all the new vegetation is growing, so they don't have to eat the dead tambuti leaves lying on the ground. This is a red-billed buffalo weaver. They breed communally. They build these huge nests out of thorny twigs. The bird calling in the background is a long-tailed or magpie shrike. I had camouflaged the camera with some Hessian, but the starling kept messing it up, so I took it off and I was slightly perplexed and only mildly angry. Getting into scorpion season now. Now that's not nail polish I'm wearing, that's the UV light. It's a very small one. I think it's a Europlectes. I'm hoping as the season progresses we get some nice big thick-tailed scorpions. And this creepy creature is a water scorpion. It's not actually a scorpion, it's not an arachnid, it's an insect. They don't sting, but they can stab you with their mouth parts. And the Hammerkorp is back. There are a lot of fish in there, but the Hammerkorp is not very good at catching fish. I think the one it caught a few months ago was a fluke. I know I show the starlings a lot, but I never get tired of them. He's just so angry and won't let it go. And the first pond snake, this is a spotted bush snake. Quite common around here, harmless and quite good natured. They eat lizards and frogs. male red-headed weaver on the left there in the bird bath, just behind the canary. This is a jumping spider having a silly little time. I got a surprise when I went to have a look inside the pond at night and found this baby terrapin. They do cover quite long distances over land when they're moving from one pool to another. There were some lions in the area and they did kill a zebra during the night. I'm not sure if it was one of this lot, but they were quite stressed the next morning. The standing water from the rain last week is starting to dry up, so the animals are coming back to the waterhole now. They do notice when one of their fellow zebra gets eaten by lions, and so they were spending quite a lot of time running around and calling, looking for their missing member. The birds still prefer the bird bath to the pond, although they're getting used to the pond, so I decided to move the bath right next to the pond in front of the camera. It's a bit like having a hot tub on a deck overlooking a lake. But after making a kill nearby, it was inevitable that the lions would pitch up for a drink. And just like last time, one bold little cub comes all the way on its own. They were looking quite scrawny. You'll see later on with the others, their hip bones were poking out. But their bellies are full, so that's all right. Now this lioness and the male to follow, they came from a different direction, so I'm not sure if they had any part of the zebra kill, but they did hang around after this waiting for the rest of their pride. It's almost as if they knew that they were going to meet up here at some point. Eventually the rest of the group managed to rouse themselves and headed on over for a drink. Looked like there were 15 of them. You can see how thin the cubs are. Well, not their bellies, but you can see on their hindquarters how the bones are poking through. It's a tough time for them. Once they've been weaned, they have to fight for their food with all the rest, and they are right at the bottom of the pecking order. And lionesses will abandon their cubs when times get tough and leave them to starve to death. Thanks for watching.